All right. How's it going? How is it going? What is good, peoples? What is good? All right. Yes, turn it up. Turn it up. Guys and gals, what is good? What is good? Appreciate you hitting the play button. What's up? Man, super awesome. Thank you for being here, checking it out. Let's go! That makes you awesome in my books. Oh yeah. Turn it up, play. Let's go. Quick shout outs, showing the love to subscribers, you viewers as well. I appreciate you viewers too. I don't know if you're subscribed or not, but viewing is viewing. And that makes viewing as a viewer, you being a viewer, awesome. Let's go! Turn it up. Turn it up. I need to turn it up for you guys and gals quickly, and then we'll get right into this. I'm gonna have to update chat a little bit, kind of wake up my chat bot, if you will. We're gonna turn it up, and we're gonna see if we can break somebody else's code. I'm doing other people's codes testing to see if it actually works. I've been doing a lot of that lately, guys. Testing other people's code. So stay tuned, it might be my thing. See if their code actually works. If their channel is even worth watching. Somehow they miraculously managed to get over 100k views for their garbage code that doesn't work. I don't know how they doozes it, but they do's. It's a bit of a joke. But yeah, I'm gonna check it out and show you guys. All right, turning it up for yous. Let's do it. Dun-dun-dun. Where am I looking? I am looking in here, and this is for you guys and gals. That's my medieval village crowd. You know, I got them cheering for you guys because you're awesome. Let's go! You gotta love them medieval village people. Just came up with that all by myself. Who would have thunk it? Okay, well, it's not 100% mine, I know this, but I'm gonna roll this. I came up with the idea. Medieval village people. Alright? Medieval times village people. Let's go! Aren't they awesome? They truly are. Okay, yeah, let's get going. I know, I have fun. I have way too much fun. That's why my videos are 2 hours long, because I tend to talk more than actually teaching. That's for you, 2 hour long video troll. I'm actually thinking of doing a 5-minute video to see if you can actually get content done within 5 minutes. Just to prove them wrong. I'm not going here, press this button, type 2 letters, and click this run button. Alright, thank you for subscribing, guys. I appreciate you. Let's go. Thank you for the 100K views. You're awesome. I just did a video of nothing. Always face any life struggles head on, guys. You can do this! That's right. Bum, 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 da, da, da. A bit rested today. Just dropping stuff in chat, guys. Okay? The greatest thing about YouTube's, if you're tiny a little bit bored, hopefully you're not, just skip forward every 5 seconds. It's amazing how you can do that. Okay, I don't share my socials and stuff very much. I'm a terrible mod. Terrible. Trying to wake up my chat bot here. Stream elements so that I could keep, you know, things happening. Just needs the old magic word. Mind you, I haven't opened up the website recently, so come on. Let's go. Stream elements. Wakey wakey. Might have to force a wake up. I might have to actually drag you out of bed. Like physically drag you out of bed. Physically. Even though you're an AI inside of a, I don't know, invisible computer world. Well, blah, blah, still drags you. Don't think I won't. I've had lots of practice dragging people. There you are. Let's go! You guys are awesome. All right, time to get into this. There's Stream Elements. Must have heard my request. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna test out some other people's codes, and let's see if we can make the magic happen. Make some noise. All right, let's go. Okay, so let's just drag and drop a couple of things here quickly. Some big stairs. We'll rotate that about the old X value. Let's go 180. And then we're just gonna drag this against the wall here, and we just need some stuff for climbs in, you know, parkourins. Oh wow, don't mind me guys, don't mind me. Let's drop in a platform of some sorts. This will work. Let's go like this. Something like this and like that. We'll just go like that and then like that. Do this quickly. How wide should it be? I don't know. 0.25 sounds like a nice number. And then we'll change up the colors to, we'll use, we're gonna use, I don't know, it's just gonna be random whatever. This is not cares so much world, but it's kind of fun working in it kind of world. Yeah, right here, base map. That's what I'm looking for. There we go. That works. Okay, and then I know you could actually click the cube itself to move stuff around, but I don't know. It just goes all over the place, all weird on me. So somewhere around there looks good. So I just do it normally, X and Y, Z, moving around. That's the way it's got to be. Okay, remind myself, it all looks good from an airplane. Okay, I actually can make that a little wider. Let's try 3. A little bit less. 2.9. Good enough. Let's get a little bit close there. Okay, and then elevation. That looks not bad. Good enough. Good's enough. Ez. Oh, I have to. Right, Fez? Good enough, Ez. Right, Fez? Oh, who doesn't love Fez? Fez is so awesome. So coolio. Let's try this. We'll just double it. We're gonna go, I don't know, somewhere here. Guessing the length. Okay. 32. 30. I could put something on top. Another set of stairs if I wanted. Climb right up there. Okay, how are we here? If you guys like the building videos, I mean, I'll do more of these for you if you like. I have a request. Somebody's been wanting me to, I'm assuming because it's a bit of a language barrier, that he wants me to do code for a third-person character. So that's what we're gonna kind of do today. I have my own code already typed up, guys. I have working code already. That's why I've been so busy. Okay, third-person controller. I'm doing my own code, and then I have to work on a first-person as well. I've done a little bit. I've done some work already. But it's kind of, yeah, so stay tuned, guys. Busy over here, but, you know, when I get a chance and I get all excited and pumped to stream, and that feels in a good mood, because honestly, I hate doing videos when I'm tired, because you guys got to realize, man, I wake up and I literally have the computer on and I'm straight to work. It's like I got a coffee in my hand and I'm at work, literally, for 14 hours. Plus I do other things like cooking and cleaning because for some reason my kid wants to eat. Who would have thunk it? And you can't do this to get, you know, what? Good thing that wasn't. Good thing I couldn't hear any sound on that. Wasn't supposed to play to a next. Okay, you're supposed to cancel. Cancels! Okay, you can't do that to make the dishes go away, alright? Somebody has to do it. So therefore it's me. Me, I, me. Okay? Alright, how's that? How did I do? It's kind of clashing a bit. Stuff like that kind of bugs me. I mean, it's probably okay. Probably won't matter, but we'll just make it all look close enough. Kind of clashed a little bit. What's the direction? Z going that way. Okay, so I just kind of do this. 2/8. Tiny little bit of gap. It's kind of hard to see, maybe for you guys, but just looking for that slight gap. It's pretty close. And then here, I'm not quite there yet either, so we can go 7. Move this, I don't know which direction. 30. Should fix it. Okay, yeah. That's all it took. Good. Okay, all right, good enough. Good enough. It all looks good from an airplane. Okay, and then we'll just duplicate the stairs. Oh, that didn't go in there, did it? Okay, I don't want to reset. Control Z. The stairs aren't in there either. Control Z. It looks like it updates the values, so that's good. Sometimes I do that. I'm just trying to be organized. Okay, and then I'm going to rename this stair platform 290 by 25 by, I think it's actually 3070. That sounds right, I think. Okay, I mean, metric system, right? And duplicate the stairs, and then we're gonna go up top here. Wow, we almost makes it. And we should be able to actually climb up there. I'm gonna actually go up a little bit, but we'll see. Okay, let's get the elevation right here. That actually doesn't look too bad. Okay, and then move it in. Okay, yeah, we should be able to get up that. We should have the step offset. I shouldn't have to do anything to it. And I believe we could actually, I don't know if we could actually walk under there. Depends on the height. I think there might be enough height. Oh yeah, 2 meters. Oh yeah. Because our character is essentially 2 meters. So yeah, this should be good. All right. Alright, that's enough. Just kind of doing some fun setup testing, whatevs. I could continue actually going across there if I wanted to go crazy. Just duplicate that. And rotate. And move. And elevate. And that'll be good enough. I can't get too carried away. We got to get into typing code here. But I just wanted to have something so you guys could, you know, so we could kind of test it in parkour, see if it actually works, right? And plus you're learning how to kind of use what I'm using here, in case you're wondering. Package manager. And Pro Builder. Okay, Pro Builder by Unity Technologies. And yeah, so all the information's there. If you guys watch my videos, you know I'm terrible at speaking. So, or reading. I don't know. Speaking, reading, maybe both. Who knows? But it's there, and that's what I'm using. So it's great. In case you want to, like, of course you have the standard ones that come with Unity, right? Cube, sphere, sphere, capsule, cylinder, plane. Plane is a flat. Well, it could have some thickness, and a quad. You know, for those that put, you know, bad comments in my videos, that's who they are. They're quads. Okay? Hilarious. Okay. It's not everybody, guys. You know, occasional one rando complaining because, you know, it's not good enough for them. Well, if you don't like it, go find a 5-minute video and see how much you learn. Okay, let's change the width. What's the width of this? 4? Okay. 4. That's going to actually change the width here on, let's see, we're moving in the X direction. I gotta stop doing that. It's a lot harder when you're trying to reach and move and look at the gap. That's kind of why I'm here, right? So just go -9, wrong direction. Oh yeah, because we rotated it, so that messes things up. That's why. We're moving Z now. Okay, good enough. Good enough. How's my elevation? Not too bad. A little bit down. Elevation, I'm assuming is going to be this one. There we go. That doesn't look too bad. Alright, so I'm going to leave it at that. I call this thing the bus stop. Ding ding! We got the bus coming through. Okay, good enough, guys. Okay, let's do that. Alright, it's time to grind up some code. I don't have any code typed up for this. We'll just kind of add and build to this as time goes on, guys. Little bit. And plus we have some awesome materials now, guys. Wow, it's amazing. Like I could actually, I don't know. We need something that is, I don't know, maybe we'll just go with brick. Sure, okay, let's go. Let's change it up a little bit. Alright, Coolio Sasso. I just went with a random one, good enough. Okay, and so now we need scripts. Do I have a runtime folder yet? Create folder, runtime. And inside is going to be scripted. Alright, let's go. Okay, make some noise. Need some more coffees. Appreciate you being here. You're awesome, sauceum. Let's go. Here to learn, not looking for 5-minute videos. How do you even learn anything from a 5-minute video? I literally was thinking of taking my textures video and shortening it. Because, I don't know, I was late and probably should have had more sleep when I did that video, but whatever. I was thinking of redoing it, and I was also thinking of doing a 5-minute video. See if I could actually crunch in everything that I talked about and showed and shared into a 5-minute video. And some people need it. Gotta keep my inside voice inside. Inside voice inside. Keep my inside voice inside. Keep my inside voice inside. Yes, that's right. That's right. All right, keeping the positive vibes going on, you guys. You guys are awesome, every single one of you. Let's go! All right, turn it up. Okay. Third person camera in Unity. Okay. Let's see if there's an author for this. Who is the author? They actually have a Unity package. Well, I know how to type up my own code and set up my own stuff, so I don't need your copy and paste. Okay, all right, that's enough of that. Enough of that. I copied it, guys. But it's all right. I'm gonna type the code. Okay. Just going to go with the name of the script. Okay. Create script, and that's the name. And here we go, guys. Here we go. So kind of the first things they suggest. Let's close this. We're done with this. Okay. Chatbot still going. Oh yeah, let's go chatbot. Good job. Good job. So they're suggesting what you do is when you start out, when you begin, create a player controller that will handle rotation and movement. We'll see. Okay, create a game object. All right, so we're going to kind of go with what they're suggesting here. I already kind of have it, but we'll just create a new one. Okay. Create empty called player. Alright, even though I already have my own, but that's okay. That one is going to be for my codes. Okay? That's my character. That's my characters right here. Okay? I'll show you guys and gals what I do. This is good. Okay? And it doesn't look so bad either, to be honest. Okay, add 3D object. Oh my god, guys, should I be doing this video in 5 minutes? Oh my god, do you want 5-minute videos of nothing? Here you go, guys. Here's how you put in a character. Thank you for watching. Please make sure you hit the like button and give me 100k views. Awesome, awesome! Let's go! Where's my capsule that I just created? Where are you, capsule? Are you inside? Where are you? There you are. There you are is. Okay, we gotta size that. Perfect. And keep it in the same direction. Rotate -90, +90. I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. So elevation. Let's see. What do I have for an elevation here? Oh, let me open up my How's your day going, by the way? Pretty good? Pretty good? I hope so. Awesome sauceum. Again, don't forget to, you know, get in your recliner or your nice comfortable chair or your bed or wherever you are, right? Watching WhiskeyTango coding on your big screen TV with the nice warm cuddly fire going on. You can hear the crickling, crackling sounds. The mood setting and the lighting's all awesome. You got it all turned down. And you're just chilling. You got your coffee mocha latte, or maybe it's late at night and you got your, I don't know, red wine, cabarets, frutte latte, and whatever else, and you're laying in bed in your, clothed, because we're not going anywhere else with that, wearing your non-smoking jacket and just chilling and watching this video, because, you know, hey, this is like television, guys, like television, literally, almost, not quite. Okay, back on track here. Back on track. Some days, I swear to God, am I overworked, overtired, underpaid? Probably all of the above, guys. All of the above. Okay, where is that? Which one am I working on here? I'm just looking for. I got so many notes. It's insane. Just insane. Okay, here we go. I found it. I'm just wondering if the elevation's the same. Probably. Let's see. Come on. Dun, dun, dun. I swear to goodness, I had saved it somewhere, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay, maybe I didn't. Whatevs. And we gotta actually attach some color properties here. What do I want for colors? Okay, camera, light, characters. Sorry guys, bear with me. Just reading. You know, honestly, I don't know why I'm being like this. Just whatevs. I don't know. Something that looks like a really bad suit. Can you imagine? Something that looks like a really bad suit. Plain fabric. I wanted to change the color up. That's the thing. Yeah, these are all just colors. Wood. It's actually kind of cool, actually. It doesn't look too bad. Bathroom tile. Should our character be bathroom tiles? Wow, that's sick, huh? He's a walking metalness of metal. It's a Terminator thing now. Let's go. Okay, it's really hard to tell now. Maybe I'm just gonna leave it white because of the color and the lighting. Which one is that? No. I'm just looking for the one with the texture. Okay, hello. Do it like this. Oh, I don't have a preview. That's the problem. Can't really tell anyways, but Okay. All right. Okay, stop. Stop. Okay, remind yourself. It all looks good from an airplane. Okay, we're going to create another character. Sometimes I swear to goodness, but that's kind of what I'm going with, right? For the character. And he's the metal guy from Terminator. That's what he is. Can't you tell? Striking resemblance. Okay. So now we need to put a capsule in here. All right. Okay, there. Good. Where did... Oh, yeah, right. I need to 0 this. Or go like this. 22, 0, 0. That's good. Okay, there we go. Okay, Control Z. I actually moved the player, right? Game object is... It actually came with it? Hold up. Interesting. Okay. Elevation. Gotta kind of set up the character. So here you guys go, alright? What is this? Just ignore. Learn to ignore. So you have to get the elevation and stuff right, okay? Just to let you guys know, when you're working with rigid bodies, rigid body is fine to have, what does it come with? A capsule collider would come with this, right? So if you use a rigid body, it's okay to use a capsule collider. But when you guys are attaching a character controller, you actually have to delete the capsule collider. Why? Because the character controller has its own collider. Okay, that's all I really need to say. Remove. Okay, and then we just attach a char controller. Okay, we need a char controller. That's what we need. It says here, create a new game object, blah blah blah, name it player, which we've done. Create a new capsule, blah blah blah. I mean, whatever, it doesn't really matter. We can call it player. I don't know why the way they name stuff is weird. Whatever, let's just roll with it. Okay, move it inside, which we've done. Okay, it's a child of player, right? This is just an empty container in the world, essentially. This is our player. So, remove the capsule collider, okay, which we've done, right? It's important, guys. It conflicts. You cannot have them together. So it's an A or B thing, okay? All right, I'm being nice here. It's an A or B thing, okay? It's not a C, where C is A and B, okay? That's the wrong answer. You failed your multiple choice exam, all right? Just letting you know. Okay, rigid body, capsule collider, okay. So, right, let me start again, because my words are speaking out of my mouth faster than my mouth is even thinking about my words that are speaking, and my brain's not thinking about the words that are coming out of my mouth. Okay? Start again. 3D object, create a capsule. Check. Capsule comes with capsule collider. Check. Okay. Attach rigid body. Check. Okay to use rigid body and capsule collider together. Check. Okay. But if you decide you want to use a character controller instead, because they're two different, I don't know, I'm just gonna leave it alone. I don't really want to talk about it much, but a rigid body and a character controller, they do the same thing, but they have different properties within Unity. They're just two different things, two different ways of controlling a character. Okay? I'm just going to leave it at that. It's good's enoughs. Because if I go into this too deep, then it's going to be a 2-hour video. Apparently some people don't like it. But I don't cares because you're not gonna bring me down. I keep going. Definition. Okay. Alright, maybe you guys are wondering now. Now it's gonna bother me. Definition, rigid body, unity. Okay. Unity rigid body definition. A rigid body provides a physics-based way to control the movement and position of a game object. Okay, this is a game object. Capsule, we're using it. It's our character, but it's still a game object. Here we have a game object inside of a game object. I know, mind-blowing. But don't overthink it, okay? Just think one's a container, one's the player. Okay, good enough. Okay, so the rigid body, like Unity engine, has their own awesome physics engine. Okay, so that works great. It does. It works great. It's still a great system. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just a decision thing. Depends on what you want to do, right? I have an answer for that, but again, I don't want to spend half an hour looking for that information because I do have the answer somewhere. It's kind of a decision-based thing depending on the game that you're making, right? So, anyways, gonna leave it at that. So, rigid body. In Unity, a rigid body refers to a component attached to a game object that allows it to be influenced by physics forces like gravity, collision detection, and applied forces, enabling realistic movement and interactions with other objects within the scene. Okay, awesome. Character controller now. Some of these things that aren't said or mentioned is the fact that you have to remove the capsule collider if you're using a character controller. A character controller in Unity is a built-in component that allows developers to easily create movement for a player character in a game scene. Okay? Again, I just spent almost 3 minutes just talking about rigid body and character controller. How is it even beep possible to do a video of all the information that's in my brain and share within 5 minutes? Okay? I need to keep my inside voice inside. All right, those of you that actually here to watch and to learn and realize, my content, could be an hour, 2 hours long. You also realize, because you're beautiful, intelligent, smart people, that for the most part, probably not entirely 100% always, but it's informational and it's technical and it's filled with information and learning. It's not just here you go, here's a drag and drop, blah, 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 blah. Thank you for watching. Okay, I need to really get over that. But anyways, let's move forward. Character controller in Unity is a built-in component that allows developers to easily create movement for a player character in a game scene without relying on full rigid body physics. By defining, right, that's the difference. Right there, the capsule, the character controller does not use Unity's physics engine. You actually have to kind of create your own physics with character controllers. That's probably maybe why people do rigid body stuff more, because it's, you don't have to think as much, I guess. But anyways, could be, I don't know. But that's why I'm getting more into doing stuff for the character controller. Maybe there's not enough content out for it, but here we are talking about it today and trying to do it within 2 hours. Okay, so without relying on full rigid body physics, by defining a capsule-shaped collider that can be moved in specific directions through code, automatically handling collisions with other objects in the scene to create a smooth, controlled movement experience, typically used for first or third person character control. All right, there. let's continue. Okay, that was 5 minutes, okay? Just talking about rigid body and character controller alone. Should I delete the rest of the videos so that I actually make the people that want 5-minute videos happy so they don't, yeah. Oh, breathe, just breathe, Johnny, just breathe. Positive note, there are more beautiful, intelligent people out there in the world that actually like the content and appreciate it and understand it, and they actually, there's more of them out there than the troll that has, you know, wants to ruin your day with their troll comment. But yeah, there are more good people out there. There are more good people out there. There are more good people. Yes, there is. Yes, I'm so glad of that. I truly am. You guys make me feel so good knowing this. I truly do. Okay, here we go. Slowly the growth has been happening, and that's how I know. Okay, right? There's at least 4 of you that have subscribed compared to the 1 troll. So that means 4 good people, 1 troll. So that's a pretty good ratio. I like them odds. Really good odds. All right. Okay, continue. All right, I needed to, I don't know, maybe I needed to get that off my chest. Didn't stop me from streaming again, though. Okay. Remove the capsule collider component from capsule and change its position to 010. Whatever, I just moved it. You don't... Location doesn't matter. Put it wherever you want. Okay, create a new game object and name it camera parent. Okay, a new game object. So they're showing that there's, so basically create empty, blah, 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 create empty, there you are. And call it camera parent. Okay, all right. So, oh, wow, that's good typing skills. Good typing skills. Swear to God, I'm always fixing my typing errors more than anything else. I know how to type, I know how to spell. I don't know, I'm just a terrible typer. I cheated in high school typing class, okay? I was lazy, okay? I was looking at the keyboard pretending I was looking at the book, all right, guys? The only thing I'm really good at is WASD, Shift, and spacebar. That's it. Oh, and the mouse, of course. Okay, that's it. Most of you will understand. Okay, create a new game object and name it camera parent. Okay, and move it inside the player. I've already put it inside. I just created it right into the blah blah blah. Okay. Oh, 1.64 is the elevation? Okay. So, with my player here, just to lessen the confusion, I'm going to call it player capsule. Okay? I think I did the same thing there, yeah. I'm going to rename it to number 2. Okay? And then inside this, I'm going to create another... I'm trying to speed things up, guys. Okay, and I'm going to call it eyes capsule, and we're going to bring that out and size it again. 125. What? Oh. That's why I made it so tiny you couldn't even see it anymore, guys. 90? Was it 90? Yeah, let's go. So they're saying elevation 1.64. Okay. That doesn't seem... Whoa. How tall is your character, Bob? Besides, how tall... See, here are other things we got to take note of, guys. Okay, you're creating your own character. You're working with the character controller. The common values you're going to see is a 1.8. Okay? Normal height of a human, right? Average normal height human species. These values here are important as well. Okay, slope limit is basically the steepest angle a character can climb. Okay, really that's what it is. Going to my notes here, I might change these values. I don't know, we'll see. I'm going to see if it works based on what they give. Now, I don't know, I don't understand why these are slightly different. Going here, what's the elevation here? 0.42. That's just strange how that's different, but whatevs. Okay, and then just go blip. And then I'm going to change the color of this just for whatevs, okay? I don't know. Sand. Let's go with the sand. Should it be a dark color, lighter color? I don't know what you guys would like. Maybe something more appealing. How about that? Base map, normal map. Whoops. Grid orange. Base map. Base map, sure. Okay. And then the eyes can be maybe go with the white again. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Ba, 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 ba. Dun, dun. All right. Okay, good enough. Stop. Looks good from an airplane. Okay. Now, kind of move it inside. The code typing should be pretty quick, hopefully. I'm not going to do anything customer special. Create a game. Okay, move it inside. All right. Da-da-da. Okay. Now, move the main camera inside the camera parent. Okay, so basically... well, the player itself isn't going to have... I know that with... You have to actually physically touch... it's a parent-child relationship, guys. They're saying put it right into here, okay? This is an empty container, so which tells me that the player is not going to have full 100% control of the main camera. Because in order to do that, you need to put the main camera inside of the player itself. Therefore, the main camera is going to have full... start again. Therefore, the player capsule is going to have full control of the main camera. In this case, if we drag and drop it in the player... did it say... Oh yeah, camera parent. My bad. The camera parent has full control of the main camera, not the player. Okay, does that make sense? I hope so. Right? I've already kind of tested this. There's a huge difference. So to keep the camera from, or even the player for that matter, from moving outside the location or the bounds of the camera, you want to physically put the camera attached to the player so the player is controlling the camera. That makes sense? And again, in code, you can't really separate your code, right? Because now it's becoming like a first-person controller type scenario in the sense. This is kind of a heads up for the first-person stuff that's coming up, guys. Stay tuned, right? The first person, okay, lost track a little bit, but yeah, anyways, it'll come back, guys. Need more coffee. Anyways, the point is that it works well with a first-person controller scenario. Oh yeah, that's what it was. Now I recall. You have to actually have, with first-person controller, you're going to want your camera rotate or your mouse rotate inside your player controller scripts. I tend to, myself, and you'll see, I separate the code. I separate the player controller code from the head rotate code. Okay, so I essentially do two different scripts for that. Stay tuned, guys. And yeah, and it's okay to do it that way, right? But it only works great for third person. Okay, just throwing that out there. All right, let's continue. Because again, yeah, I know a lot of you don't mind, you appreciate it. Okay, so the main camera inside the blah blah blah. What's the elevation of the camera? That's 0, 0, 0. Okay, that's good. That's the good thing about creating your actual empty and within, right? If you're dragging and dropping, you have to reset it, right? You can actually reset these values quickly just by hitting reset. You tend to want to do that because that's why I say, guys, when you put in your parent game objects, you want to position them where you want them right from the start. Because when you drag and drop, like let's say for here, if I accidentally create a set of stairs outside, because I'm a little bit particular, I want all this stuff inside. Okay? Cleans up the code a little bit too. Not the code, but the hierarchy, I mean. Luckily, when you do that, the positions and stuff get automatically updated, so thank goodness for that. But there's nothing worse than creating an object that you're working with, stairs or whatever, and it's outside the folder that, or the container that you want it to be in, and you got to drag and drop it. And let's say you spent all the time positioning it and such, and then you're like, oh, it's not in the container. Yeah, not that it's a big major critical thing, but little things you got to be aware of, especially if you're particular. Right, you want to make sure you whatever object you create in your world is going to be inside your container that you want before you start moving it around and positioning it. Okay, that's kind of like a little bit of Pro Builder Tips 101 for you. Okay, so yeah, when you create something outside, it's best to I'm just gonna leave it at that. Just whatever you're creating, make sure it's inside there first before you position it. Alright, let's leave it at that. Now they say move the main camera inside the camera parent object, okay, which I've done, okay, and move it behind the player. In my case, they're saying they moved it to position 0.5. Well, it just depends where this is, right? I think I don't think it matters. It's inside, should be, even though it's showing that it's there. But you actually have to physically move it, and move it behind the player. Oh, okay, I get it. I see what they're saying. So they're saying move the actual camera behind the player. You could actually use an offset too, guys. That works. But I'm just gonna do what they're kind of saying here. So elevation, I don't know. I have some values, 1.67, and behind the player, I don't know, it's gonna be in the negative here. X is my X value changing? No. Let me check my, oh, that's 5, so what's up? Make sure this is the same, I guess, but that's way over. That's interesting. Okay, 20. Well, that's not gonna work. We'll have to see. It's really weird. Really weird. Okay, that's 5. This is 0. Which is fine, That's 0 as well. this is 0 and that's 0, why couldn't I make these the same? 0? Yeah, make that 0. There we go. Figured it out. I figured it's out. And then, I don't know, for now, the elevation, I don't want that. I'm just gonna go up. Let's see. I'm just gonna look at my code here quickly. I use a camera offset in my code, so it works the same. You can position it, or for first person, you want to position it actually. For third person, it doesn't really matter. But you don't want the camera positioned too far away from the player. Like when you start, there'll be a motion between the player and the camera. There'll be a little bit of motion going on, right? So that's what I mean. You don't want the camera out in California when the player is in New York. Okay? Make sense? Yeah, I think that makes sense. I probably shouldn't care so much, but we're gonna look at my script here quickly. Is this it? I think so. Nope. That was not it. Where are you? What did I name it again? Is it this? Yeah, I think so. Nope. What is that? What? That's weird. Okay. Third person. There it is. Silly me. I got it, guys. What did I have for my offset? My offset is... Oh yeah, that's part of the camera. Sheesh. Right, my camera code's separate from my third person. I just finished saying that. My offset is part of my mouse script. Negative 3.8. There. And elevation is 1.67. Should still be roughly the same. Okay. All right. Let's continue. Those are the first steps. Now we're on to the script, guys. Okay. Just got to kind of get set up, right? Setting up's part of the process. Let's run it. Actually, just have a look. Okay, there we go. That's not too bad. We're right behind the player. I could change it, whatever. We'll see. Okay, code time. What are you doing over there, code? That's what's going on. I was wondering that. I had my other program still open. I closed it earlier. And didn't close everything. All excited to stream again. Script. Open this. That's why I just closed everything. Start from the beginning. Okay. What is good? Alright, here we go. Code. And close this. And I'm just going to open up my script because I'm just going to copy and paste some stuff. Not everything, though. Okay. So the first thing you kind of need is this. Okay, there. All right, so now we're just gonna create everything's public. I'm just gonna type what they have for code without changing anything, because if I change things, then it becomes my code, and it's not my code. We're going to test somebody else's code here. All right, I'm going to do a bit of copying and pasting and just rename values. Okay, jump speed. Could actually went like this. Okay, there. Gravity. These are common variables and values you'll see, guys. Okay, I have to change my value still. Public transform. This is our player camera parent. Okay, I'm just going to call it the same thing. Okay. Boom. And I should change my values. Their values are a bit higher than what I use, so, but we'll just see what it looks like. And then 20 for gravity. Okay, there's a reason for that. Again, you have to create your own gravity for a character controller. Okay, they have the value like literally doubled, so there's a reason for that. I know the reason. Do you know the reason? Look, speed. My thing is I understand. I just, you know, short of looking up a definition, that's the only way, right? I can't really explain it myself because I understand. Okay, so this has to do with the rotate. So it's kind of a limit. It's like clamping. It's going to be part of the clamp. I'm guaranteed that's what that value is, but I got it typed wrong. Okay, this is all angles. Okay, just going to play some sound. And almost out of coffee again. Amazing. Okay. Public float speed 7.5. Public float jump speed. Again, this is going to be pretty simple, straightforward code for you guys, right? I'm not trying to say it in a mean way, but it's straightforward, easy to understand. It's a lot cleaner. Usually when I'm with my code, there's a lot going on, so maybe it might scare people because I tend to add in a lot of extra stuff. Advanced code over here, right? Not doing 5-minute videos. Okay, it's jump speed 8, public float gravity 20, transform player camera parents, look speed 2.0. And this is obviously for the mouse, the head rotate I call it. Public float look X limit. Okay. Okay, now we need to access our character controller. No. There we go. I'm gonna go with the variable name, doesn't matter. It's all the same. Okay, we need a vector 3. And this is going to be the move direction. Common stuff. I see this a lot. We're going to zero it out. It's kind of like initializing it, guys. And we need a vector 2 as well. Okay. Rotation. This is for the mouse. We'll see. Okay, I'm going to call it mouse rotation. They call it rotation. I tend to, like, these variable names are so basic. But anyways. Okay, so hide in an inspector. Okay, they got one of those. Hide in inspector. Public. Rule can move. You could actually have it on. I don't know why they hide it, but whatever. It's kind of nice to see if it's for testing reasons. It's being assigned true. Okay, take note, guys. If you don't assign it true or false, well, here, no, I better start again. If you leave it like this, looking exactly like this means false. Okay. You actually, if you want it to be true, you have to explicitly say true. Okay. Coding 101. Okay, start method. Here I'm just gonna use what they use. Okay. Take note, guys. I would use, just to let you know, I use the awake method. I use the fixed update method in my code. All right. Again, verbatim. I'm gonna type their code verbatim. I don't know. Just letting you know, so you know. Let's be clear. I'm gonna be clear. Just being clear. Okay, so they're gonna call the character controller from the start method. Okay, rotation. All right, I called my mouse rotation. I gotta be aware of this. The variables don't really matter. Dot y, whoops, dot y is equal to transform y position. Oh, it's Euler angles. Okay, Euler angles. Okay. Mouse rotation dot y equals transform dot Euler angles dot y. Okay. We'll see how this script works. I haven't tested this yet, guys. Okay, so they got some notes here. I'll just paste their notes. Vector 3 forward. Whoops. The way people type their code can be different, guys. Okay. Transform, not position. Dot transform direction. And we're using the old input system. Okay, just as a heads up. Okay, we're using a character controller with the old input system. All right. Most of you understand, because you're beautiful, intelligent people, and you don't complain about my videos being longer than 5 minutes, because that makes you awesome. Vector 3 again, right. Okay, and yeah, so I'm just gonna tab that because that's exactly what it is. Okay, so basically just we're locally creating some variables, all right, and we're assigning it if you understand and you've been following, guys, you'll know that the vector dot 3 forward is a shortcut for move in the forward direction. Now, looking at our character, just so you have a representation, okay, look at it. Okay, yellow, oh, wow, I know it's not yellow, guys. Green is obviously vertical. That is Y. Okay, so when you're actually looking at, when we're doing mathematics, how do I do this? Yeah, mathematics, right? Y is vertical, X is, well, I should do it from this direction because it would make more sense, right? Mathematics 101. Two planes, right? Most of us have passed mathematics, and we understand X and Y. X is positive going right, and Y is positive going up. And we also know that the world exists in 3 dimensions, not 2 dimensions, right? That's the difference between the people that think that I'm going on a tangent now, right? I think, like, if the world was flat, wouldn't all the water just, like, run off the edge into space? To me, that just says those guys are all mathematics failures. I'm just saying. They must be. What other reason could it be? They just can't think three-dimensionally. As a designer and drafter, when you're doing 2D drawings, you actually have to think in a third dimension. Okay, that's pulling stuff out of your brain that does not exist. Right? Practice that. Okay? Alright, back to code. Johnny on a tangent again. Okay, float. Hold up. Okay, so vector 3 forward. Yeah, I didn't even quite finish because so apologies guys, right? So forward is Z, right? That's forward. Okay? That's why it is like that, right? Looking down here. We're looking down on the ground. Or at least I'm trying to. There we go. Got it. There. Okay, we're looking down. Forward. Forward. Oh, Bob, we're going that way. Okay, that's Z. Alright, just to get the directions in your head. So forward is the blue, which is the Z value. Look. See? Anything multiplied by 1, guess what? Gives you the same answer. That's amazing. Mathematics 101. So X is 0, Y is 0, and Z is 1. These are just shorthand. That's why they call it shorthand. Because otherwise you're going to have to, you would actually have to type this in your script, right? Why type all that when you could just go type forward? They've made it easy for us. Okay? Alright, let's go. So this has to do with the mouse now, our head rotate. We'll see how well this works. Okay. Oh, they're using ternary operators. I love those. I love seeing ternaries being used. Oh, look at that. Except those aren't the values. We're actually hard coding the values, but we want to do this. Okay, float current speed in the X direction equals can move, right? Can move is a Boolean. And where did I put that anyways? Yeah. Boolean, yeah. Speed multiplied. This is kind of a shorter way of doing things. Well, I don't mean to go on a tangent. I do set mine up different. You guys will see when you see me type in my code. Okay, this works as well. 0. Okay, yeah, that's 0. That's fine. So we're just gonna multiply it here. Normally I assign it to a value, a variable. But again, I promised I would type it exactly the way they typed it. This is like the easy, simplest way you can type this. Less code, I guess, too. There. And then for the Y, it's going to be just the opposite. I'm just going to copy and paste. Change that to, actually it's Z, but they got Y, right? Because Z is the horizontal. This might confuse people, right? And again, we're working in a vector 2. That's why vector 2 is used, guys. Look. It's still 2 dimensions, right? Vector 2. That's why vector 2 is utilized. There's your vector 3. Right? It just depends on the way you're looking at the, it's all about perspective, guys and gals. It's all about perspective. Okay, Y can move speed, and again, this one's going to be horizontal. You want to know where that comes from? Let me show you. Again, we're not using the new input system, so there we go. I'm going to copy that. We're inside the input manager. If you look, horizontal is left, right, or AD. Vertical is up, down, or SW. Okay. Close. Go back to code. Check this out. Oh, making the magic happen. Okay, good. It did do that. All right. One more thing, guys. I meant to actually bring this out earlier and have it ready, but a little bit slow on doing this. Okay, this is kind of like the George Costanza coming up with the comeback after he's halfway home driving from work. It's what I'm doing right now. Turn it up. Okay, where are we? Current speed. Promise, I gotta speed this up. Okay, just want to make sure everything's 100% correct. Float, current speed, Y, everything looks fine. Okay, so now we are going to use this here. Move direction. Oh, hold up. I shouldn't be changing, adding, yeah, okay, good. Move direction. Okay. Move direction. Okay, this is for our mouse. This is the actual move direction equals forward, right? So now we're actually using yeah, the vector 3 here, forward. I haven't actually tried to analyze their code here, but I'm kind of doing it as we're typing here. Okay, I understand what the forward is. Current speed. Okay. As soon as you press the vertical or forward, some numbers goes from 0 to greater than 0. So some values are being updated dynamically, if you will. Okay, this is, oh, look at that. Plus, they kind of do everything at once. So really this is the X and this is the Y. So it's kind of combining the forward direction with the actual user input press. Okay, so this gives you a value. This gives you a value. When you plus two values together, it equals the end result, which is the move direction. Okay, and actually you can move at angles now. You're not moving at X only or Z only. Now you're actually moving. You can move at a 45-degree angle based on what they've typed here. Okay, so if, hopefully that made sense. I've tried to explain it, kind of in Johnny version. Get a button. Okay, now this is where we're gonna utilize the jump. Where is the, excuse me. This is for our Y direction, but I don't see any input for, where's this? Okay, I guess I'll just type. I don't see the space bar. What are they using for jump? That's the only thing I'm not seeing. Oh, that's something else I forgot to do. So I got to cut this out. Sorry guys, I kind of missed a step. It's okay, I'm gonna just cut it out. Okay, they have an if here first. Okay, I'm gonna paste that back. So Unity has a nice little built-in, I don't know, it's not really, it's a Boolean that you can, because normally, with a rigid body and such, if you've done any coding rigid bodies, you'd actually create a, like a private variable be a Boolean called is grounded. Okay? You've probably seen this, right? If it's true, like how I trigger this is based on a button press. But Unity has their own. They actually have one that you could use, but it only works with the character controller. Okay, so character controller dot is grounded. They actually have their own version, guys. Okay, you don't have to create your own variable for this. They have it. Okay, it's built in. All right, so the only thing I missed was this. That's all. We're still inside. Okay. If we are grounded, that's probably why you guys were wondering, what do they mean by we are grounded, right? This is a check. If it's true, then do this, essentially. Okay, get button. We're still inside. So we're using the word jump. Oh, okay. But you still need to trigger that. And if can move is true. If the button's pressed and can move is true, yeah, that makes sense. Have to be grounded, right? So that's why that's just a little bit of the player can't jump unless they're grounded. Okay. Move direction dot y, right? Equals not 0, but with the character controller you could actually make it negative. But we'll talk about that in another code. Jump speed. Okay. Did I actually? Oh, okay. All right, we're gonna fix that. Actually, these all should be uppercase if we actually practice variable naming conventions proper, because based on it being public. But whatever, that's why I typed, probably just my mind knew that should be uppercase. But that's okay. Whatevs for now. It's gonna equal jump speed. Alright? So that's all part of the update. There's a little bit more still. Is that all for the update? They got everything happening in the update. Okay, so outside this code, right, is this. So I'm going to go like this. Apply gravity, right? Because you can actually create your own methods and such, right? Separate your code, right? I've talked about this in the past. This is kind of the simple, generic way of typing code, if you will. Apply gravity. Gravity is multiplied by delta time twice, once here and once below. When the move direction is multiplied by delta time, this is because gravity should be applied as an acceleration, meters per second squared, negative, which would be obviously bringing the character down. Okay, so now that's the explanation. Move direction dot y. This is how they bring the character back to the ground. Minus equals gravity multiplied by delta time. This is basically for frame rates, guys. Okay? Otherwise you would just zoom. Okay? Time dot delta times key. If you're wondering why your character is running at 1,000 miles an hour, it's probably because you don't have time dot delta time. Okay? Character controller again. Accessing our variable. Yeah, there we go. And again, it's inside here as well. There. Okay, this is another method that comes with the character controller, guys. You don't have to create this method to make your character move. right? That's the nice thing about the character controller code, which I like, right? Again, be aware, guys. There's built-in code. Unity's built in a method just for moving a character. You just got to do all this stuff ahead of time, right? Okay. Okay, minus gravity. Okay. All right. So this is just moving the character. Normally I see this after the move here, but this is how I look at it logically. When you first see this, that's for being on the ground, X and Z. And then normally you would see some sort of code after for jumping, right? This is actually part of the jumping. Okay, so essentially this is keeping the character on the ground. Okay, I see how they're doing it, because I've seen other people's code where what they do is they make to keep a player on the ground, they'll just go like this. Except this is what it'll be ahead of this. How do I? Okay, I don't want to confuse you guys. Okay, because if this code here is if the player presses jump, right? But if they want to keep the player on the ground, they'll do this. Okay, which is not part of that. Okay, they'll assign it a negative value. Okay, if you see that, that's what that means. That's just keeping the player on the ground. Okay, again, take note. Character controller is not utilizing the physics engine, okay, as when compared to the rigid body. Okay, here we go. Okay, so now finally we're doing player and camera rotation. Okay, if the player can move, so it can't move unless it's true, right? This is true, and it becomes true based on player inputs. When do they make that true? It's actually assigned true right at the beginning. So right at the beginning it's true. Okay. For me, how I would do this, if a player presses the jump button, the space bar, then this makes this true, right? Not assigning it true right from the get-go, but that's just me. But anyways, let's move on. Okay, rotation dot y. Oh, wow, they got all of them in here. Okay, plus equals. What the cornflakes? What the cornflakes? Okay, hold up. What? This isn't. It has to be player. What? Because this it's not in here. Okay, this code isn't already gonna work right off the get-go. Rotation has to. We have to link it to the player. I'm just trying to think of this out of the box here. How can we do that? It's just typed differently that I'm not used to. Just trying to figure out a way. We need to be able to access the rotation based on the character. Thinking maybe transform rotation, maybe. Some reason their code just says rotation. Okay, gonna try that. Theirs just says rotation. Okay, so input. What? Hang on. Plus equals input. Why would you not? Okay, yeah, this is for the mouse. Okay. Alright, so we're accessing the mouse now. Okay, got it. Mouse X multiply by the look speed. You guys could type the code this way too. I mean, it doesn't hurt. See, that's not working. They had just rotation. That's what they had. Again, it's not connecting. Not connecting the dots. Didn't think so. How do we connect the dots? I don't think that would work. Yeah, that doesn't come up. It has to do with the move direction. This is for the mouse though. Weird. Okay, where's my... nope. Here. Transform. Let's see with mine. Transform position. Transform dot local rotation. Apply this rotation, local rotation. Transform dot local rotation. I don't know if that would work. Move direction equals move direction. Move direction dot Y. Okay, maybe we might actually make that work. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, rotation. Yeah, I thought so. I knew it. Okay, hold on. I was thinking already in my head how we could do this. This just... How they make this? How old is this code? When was this blog done? Hold up. Let's see if I could find something on Unity's. Unity input get access rotation translation rotation transform rotate and then float age. We could do it that way. That might work. Just gotta fix their code up here on the fly. Move direction, transform rotate. This is for the mouse look, right? That's what we're working on. So let's just go like this. I gotta fix their code on the fly here. Okay, yeah, okay, but we use the transform rotate method. Methods have changed since, that's why. Equals this. Okay, that is the H for the X, okay. Float H, yeah, we're multiplying it by the speed, yeah. Okay, and then float vertical. It's going to equal y. Okay, and then it's a transform dot. Get rid of this. That's no good. They had a, so their code. Did I just close that? You got to be kidding me. Right here. Thankfully, it's still in history. Yeah, see, again, this is on the internet, and then right from the get-go. So, you know, I'm not saying I'm pro or anything, but anybody that's new to coding is going to have difficulties right off the get-go. Oh, see, that's why I did that, because it knows there's no such thing as a rotation. Yeah, to access the rotation, it has to be off a transform or something. You can't just go rotation.y. This is what they had, just to give you an idea. Okay, and then they had it for the other one as well. Y was the X, which might blow people. It's already confusing for people as it is. And why it's confusing, it's because when you're looking at that is Z, yes, but we're talking about a plane here, vector 2, right? X, and they're calling it Y even though it's the Z. Yeah, so that's kind of how the best way I could explain it, I guess. So, and then they're using the clamp, okay, rotation.x. How do I do this? Okay, here's their other code right here, and then we gotta clamp it. Clamping is to keep it's like a limit, right? So clamping on the x-axis, which is the rotation dot y, which is, yeah, so I guess it's gonna be H, hold up, for the y, so it's gonna be the V equals, there we go, that's what we're looking for. And then we're actually using this look limit, right? That's what it is. That is on, okay, V, yeah, that's correct. And then look limit, basically these are the limits, the same value. You could have two different values. One's gonna be negative, one's gonna be positive. Okay, trying to fix the, hopefully I get this to work, right? The code's not exactly the same, guys, okay? That's their code. This is my changes to their code. Unity, I went on Unity documentation. Get lost. Okay, transform Euler angles. Now, I don't know if this is going to work or not. Okay, what do they have here? Let's see if this works. And if it doesn't, we're scrubbing it, guys. Scrubbing it. Okay, look, here's where the rotation happens. Local rotation. Good, that's there. We can access that. This should be accessible, yes. Euler. Euler. Not rotation, just Euler. Understanding these can also, you have to do a little bit of digging and research, guys. Okay, so I guess it's going to be V and 0.0F and same thing. We're rotating on the X only. Basically, these are locking Y and Z. Just by putting 0 values kind of locks the direction. Okay, that's the idea behind that. Now, can we transform the Euler angles? Let's find out. Yes, we can. Equals vector 2. And we're going to lock X. And then rotation Y is going to be our H. There we go. Okay, and close. And it won't do it with a vector 2. Oh, new. I had to new up. My bad. Not a ner. Newing up. Need to new up a position. That's what newing up is. Okay. All right. Yeah. There. That's the end of the script, guys. Okay, we're still able to clamp by the looks of it. We just had to kind of create our own variables to make it happen. Should still work. Technically, yeah, it could get wild, guys. It could get wild. All right, just letting you know, it can get wild. All right, so let's attach the script to this guy and see if we can make some magic happen. All right, and now we have to attach the camera. Going to assume it's the actual camera. 20 speed. Camera parent. Camera parent they put in there. Okay, just so you guys know. Okay, the parent of the camera. Again, the main camera is the child. This is the parent. So that's what they're suggesting. Okay, all right, we'll do what you're suggesting. Close this. All right. Add camera collision detection. You know what? We might do that on another video. Okay, they have script for camera collision. Let's just see if we can actually get this player to move. Okay, hopefully we'll see. So attach the script to the player object. You'll notice that it also adds another component called character controller. We already have that. They haven't changed its values. Change its center value to 1. It's actually not. It's already centered. So if I actually turn off the mesh, that should be the character controller right there. Where is it? I'm not seeing it go on and off here. It says to go to 1. Okay, I just seen it move. Okay, so if I turn our player back on, see, it doesn't need to go to 1. It's already set. A lot of times you'll see these values get changed. This here is kind of critical too. You might not be able to jump based on this being 0.001. You might actually have to set this to 0. And other little notes too when we're talking about the character controller. Let's see if I can find my notes on that. Is it here? Let's see, where is that? Character controller properties. Okay, so this is for sloped objects. Check. Climbing stairs, step offset. That's what it is, right? Step offset is like the height of the stair, right? So the height of the stair, I'm not sure what it is. Actually, I'd have to put an object there. I'm going to assume it's maybe, because that's 0.25 for a thickness. Okay, this here is 0.25 for a thickness. So now for the step, it looks like it's about the same. Okay, so if we have a 0.3 step offset, we should be fine. Okay, what else could we do here? Skin width. Skin width has to do with collisions, collision detection, or even just walking into walls or any obstacles. Okay, you can change. It's normally they recommend. Okay, so for climbing stairs, step offset, can make sure that this value is between 0.1 and 0.4 for 2-meter sized human. Okay, that's the range. 0.1 to 0.4. Okay, I can't really set the range, but that's what it is. Okay, for a 2-meter high character. Okay, we're in between. Skin width, 10% of the radius. Okay, well that's a little higher, so we could change that. 10% would be 0.05. Okay, radius is 0.5. And then for the jumping, you might have to make this 0. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, there. That's really all you need to change. Make sure you attach your hard link. I call these hard links. And we'll see if we can make the magic happen. I don't know. Let's see. I think that's it. Oh, wow. Okay. But the camera's not following. But at least the character moves. So that's a plus. It kind of moves fast too based on the values. The camera's not going anywhere, right? It's not a camera follow script, but at least the player moves. We can't even move. Yeah, the camera is glitched. And that's based on on here too, right? This isn't perfect. Let's see if I can find some older scripts that'll work with this. I'll see if I can fix this up, guys. Maybe this will work. That might work. Let's close this. And I have a lot of stuff open right now. Okay, worry about that later. I have something already, guys, that might work. We'll see. Update. It's part of update. If target, what's target? Quaternion target rotation? Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Just hold up. I just thought of something too. Let me. Actually, might keep that open. Rotation. We don't have a variable named rotation. I don't think. Oh, I'm such a dirt molecules. Okay, I got it now. I just clued in, guys. Did I miss a variable or vector 2? Ah, that's what it was. Okay. Okay, guys. Yeah, God, that was me, guys. I apologize. I'll take onus upon me derping, and I just clued in. Just clued in. Okay, watch this. We'll see if we can make their code work. That's why I should not have named. Okay, guys, take note. As soon as you rename, I said to myself that I would copy their code verbatim. But no, I changed this right? So normally, right, you have a transform dot rotation. That's why I didn't clue right in immediately. Okay, I was thinking this was that. Again, it's the same video, guys. It's not 8 hours later. All right, but I do have to hurry this up. Let's fix our code back to the way it's supposed to be. Mouse rotation dot y plus equals multiplied by the look speed. We might get rid of this, and then we got to fix this. So there. Okay. All right. Might have it. Okay, let's have a look. All right. I apologize to the person that did this code. I will man up and accept my mistake. So that was their variable, guys. Okay. That's why I should have included in an object. A variable is how you access. Yeah, we still have to fix this here too. Okay, look limits. Okay, that's fine. That checks. Rotation.x. So we basically need this right here. Control C, Control V, and the other one is rotation.y. Control C, Control V. There. Okay. That's their code. Okay, guys? It's okay. Skip forward, pause, rewind, move ahead 5 minutes in the video, and we're golden. Golden like the Golden Girls. Let's go! Okay, double checking. Mouse rotation Y, mouse rotation X, blah, blah, blah for the Y. Multiplied by the look speed. That's fine. X plus math clamp, the rotation on the X minus look limit, positive look limit. If you wanted two different values, guys, you would create another variable called Y, not X, Control Z, because it's on the X plane, so it would be X2 maybe. Let's say you wanted different rotation angles. That's all you would do, right? And then obviously you would have to go here, and change it, right, to 2 or something, right? That's just a little, if you wanted to. For the Y direction, you'll want to, but for the X, it's fine. X limit left, X limit right. Okay, okay, I think we're okay now. Alright, hopefully it works now. That's 0, and that's rotation Y. Control Home Shift S. I fixed their code, guys. I fixed it up. I caught the mistake. Just cluing in. Cluing in. Alright, let's try it out. Let's go. We'll see. Okay, now we can actually rotate. Alright, there we go, guys. We can only look. It's actually moving up and down. It's still not following, though. But at least I got mouse movement. Okay, I can't. Oh, look at that. You see the player's actually turning when I move. Wow, this is really trippy. It's kind of messing with me a bit. I'm moving my mouse forward, moves down. Move my mouse backwards, to me, it's going up. If I move my mouse left, but you got to be careful. If you move the mouse forward, that's why I'm getting the up and down. I got to try to move this perfectly horizontal, which is kind of hard. It's not what I'm used to. So I promised I would test other people's code, guys, and I'm gonna call this a fail. Okay, you can move the character around just fine. It's fine, totally fine. Oh, you could jump and stuff too. Oh, that's a win. Okay, the jumping feels great. Kind of weird, but it's a little too fast. You can actually jump in the forward direction. Okay, that's good. I mean, it's not totally terrible, but I think that's why I separate my mouse code from my player code. It just breaks things into parts. So, now to turn the player, you're actually using your mouse. The mouse is turning the player. Okay, which is fine, but I mean that's kind of what you want anyways. Especially if you're playing like Call of Duty or something, you want to use the mouse as a head rotate. But the problem is the camera's not really following the player. It's staying, like, if I move up and down, like I'm below the ground. It's not what you want. Not at all. So, I mean, at least the character moves and jumps, right? It's a bit of a win. The mouse is rotating. You know, I kind of messed the code up a little bit, but just to let you guys know, you know, what they have here works. But it's not, it still needs refining, right? There's still things. I wouldn't even try. They have add camera collision detection code. Why even bother doing that? In all honesty, we can't even get the camera to follow the player, right? So, I mean, at least they're trying, right? But anybody that goes on this website to test the code, they're going to come across this, I'll guarantee it, right? And then they're going to get frustrated, and then they're going to quit. Myself, I like to kind of decipher and debug other people's code. And lucky for me, I can do it within 8 minutes and not 8 hours. That's all for jokes, guys. That's it. That's another 2-hour video. All right, that should trigger the haters. I love it. Let's go! Triggering the haters. Oh, it's longer than 5 minutes. My brain can only do 5 minutes of information. I don't like learning for more than 5 minutes. Wow, well then stay stupid the rest of your life, caveman. Just having fun, guys. Just having fun. Alright, I'm going to leave it at that. Stay tuned. I thought I would do test code video. I do have my own working code, guys. I do. That was kind of fun, trying to debug and figure out things on the fly here. I love doing it. I'm up for the challenge. Let's go! Subscribers, viewers, every single one of you, awesome. Much love for the views. If you're listening to me now, awesome, awesome. You're actual legend. You truly are. Let's go! Alright, I'll check you guys in the next video. For now, Johnny with Whiskey Tango Coding saying peace out, guys. Peace!
Understand this,